Hi, hello, namaste. My name is Doipan Rawasubri, and in today's live session, we're going to solve NICL Assistant Prelims level memory-based mock paper. So it is available on Anta 24 platform, and the link is given in the description box. So let's get started. This is my fourth mock today, so I hope the brain doesn't fog out. So start it. So first one is RC. Skip it. 10 questions, maybe 9, 8 questions. India has cases to become global. Okay. India has managed to become, so A and C needs to be interchanged, and in that process B and D must also become the global leader in the number of daily cases COVID-19 worst performing the major economies. Okay, the if this is a 2015 mock paper, how can COVID-19 come? Crazy. The Rabi crop review, the Rabi crop harvest and very good monsoon provided to the Rabi crop. Okay, very good provided some respite in agriculture, but with come down, farm prices are likely to revive and ensure sufficient return. Harvest good the good Rabi harvest and very good monsoon provided some respite, likely to revive and ensure sufficient return. So I think D and A are correct to interchange. Coronavirus hit domestic aviation industry. So industry requires a capital. So B. Budget carrier Indigo, which is one of the two listed airlines with along with SpiceJet in India, reported its highest ever quarterly loss, which is one of the two listed airlines together with SpiceJet, along with SpiceJet long together. Okay, I will see it later. The Brown County Sheriff's Office is trying to identify 4 people who rented vehicles in the Green Bay area and then stole so B. With 355 more people testing corona positive on Wednesday, the corona tally in the state has raised to something has risen raised has risen raised. Okay. Okra is not widely distributed outside the ethnic markets, mostly because consumers don't know how to cook it. If you don't know to cook it is also somewhat okayish. Okra is not widely distributed outside the ethnic markets, mostly because consumers don't know how to cook it. Yeah. The no, it's not exclusive, but executive branch has expanded its power globally. Pandemic facet executive, yeah, executive spelling is incorrect. The race to vaccine is a relay. Baton, not baton. Pass the baton. Grasp. Okay. As several vaccine efforts are progressing at varying places, okay, have crept into narrative. Narrative is all right. Have crept, crept. I think varying requires double R. Varying, VARRYING. Varying places It may be assumed that Kane or LEDGE vac C, so double C up in there. In response, our armed forces have made appropriate counter deployment to ensure that India's security and interests are fully protected, not protected. Factory output continued to contract in July, dash marginally slower than in June. Subsequently, reflecting depressed. Subsequently, with less marginally slower than June, simultaneously. Notwithstanding, no July. Subsequently, marginally slower. The manufacture of pharmaceutical climbed 22% in July, making it the dash product to post an expansion of 1 point, making it the solitary product to post an expansion of solitary product solidarity no solitary product in our dash with the managing the COVID-19 in our managing, we should not lose sight of special issues that may pose problems for women in the reproductive age group. Preoccupation. It was not that easy, you know. The ongoing crisis in eastern Ladakh has raised many issues on the range and dash of in and tension and trajectory of relation. Some experts argue that the dash of current problem, that the genesis of current problem lies in the first agreement genesis. So a PQRS, I think I will do it later. This is also a big RC, right? Let's read it. Human beings and nature have a very special relation. Mother Nature has nurtured and nourished us. The first civilization were established on the banks of rivers. Societies that live in harmony with nature flourish and prosper. Today, human society stands at an important crossroad. The path that we take here on will not only determine our well being, but also that of the generations who will inhabit our planet after us. The imbalances between our greed and necessities have led to grave ecological imbalances. We can either accept this, go ahead with things as if it was business as usual, or we can take corrective corrective actions. Three things will determine how we as a society can bring a positive change. The first is internal consciousness. For that, there is no better place to look than our glorious past. Respect for nature is at the core of India's traditions. The Atharvaved contains the Prithvi Sukta, which contains unparalleled knowledge about nature and the environment. It is beautifully written in Atharvaveda, the salutation to Mother Earth, leading lifestyles that are harmonious and sustainable are a part of our ethos. Once we realize how we are flag bearers of a rich tradition, it will automatically have a positive impact on our action. The second aspect is public awareness. We need to talk, write, debate, discuss, and deliberate as much as possible on questions related to to the environment. At the same time, it is vital to encourage research and innovation on subjects relating to the environment. This is when more people will know about the pressing challenge of our times and ways to mitigate them. When we as society are aware of our strong links with environmental conservation and talk about it regularly, we will automatically be proactive in working towards a sustainable environment. We see proactiveness in the Swachh Bharat mission, which is directly linked to a sustainable future. With the blessing of people of India, over 85 million households now have access to toilets for the first time. Over 400 million Indians have no longer have to deficit deficit in the open. Sanitation coverage is up from 39% to 95%. These are landmark efforts in the quest of reducing the strains on our natural surroundings. Our country is devoting unparalleled attention to new and renewable sources of energy. Over the last 4 years, sector has become more accessible and affordable. The Ujjwala Yojana has led to the distribution of nearly 31 crore LED bulbs. The cost of LED bulbs have reduced, so have the electricity bills and the CO2 emissions. While the world is talking about climate change, the call for climate justice has also reverberated from India. Climate justice is about safeguarding the rights and interests of the poor and marginalized section of society who are often the biggest sufferers from the menace of climate change. It is up to us to take on the mantle of global responsibility towards a sustainable future. The world needs a shift to a paradigm of environmental philosophy that is anchored in environmental consciousness rather than merely in government regulations. Individuals and organizations who are working assiduously in the direction have become the harbingers of a monumental change in our society. Together, we will create a clean environment that will be the cornerstone of human empowerment. Okay, very boring. According to the author, what has led the serious ecological imbalance? Volcanic, no. Cost of LED, no. Poor marginalized section, no. Imbalance between our grid and necessities. What are some of the specifics of Atharva Veda? How bring effective change? Description of working towards sustainable environment. Yeah. When shall the subject related to environment be encouraged over harvesting? When there will be public awareness discussion talks by promoting climate justice, choosing energy. So I think all of this should be the answer. I think over harvesting natural resources. When choosing energy efficient appliances, these kind of things are not said outright. I think this is okay. So only 6 minutes left. My goodness. What are some of the landmark efforts? Sanitation coverage from this to this. So C is definitely going to be there. Focus on new. So both B and C. leading lifestyles that are sustainable and harmonious. I think each and every one of it is okay for reducing strain. What is the factors to which methodology of environmental psychology philosophy is anchored? Safeguarding right of poor, environmental consciousness. So B and C again. The appropriate titles in harmony with Mother Nature, imbalance, human empowerment, environmental conservation. Conservation in harmony with Mother Nature. I think this should be the title, environmental conservation. Antonym of flourish, thrive, flourish, bloom, shrink. Innovation synonym, imitation, vocation, novelty. Okay. So globally, it took roughly 45 days for the first something cases. It is likely to take 9 days for the next. Okay, this is how epidemic works. They gather steam as infected individuals. As COVID-19 fails, country after country, many in India are wondering if we are somehow different. Could this really be the case that we have fared better than everyone else? But the confirmed cases in India as of today much lower than small countries such as Iceland. The global health count is now doubling every 9 days and stands at this. But confirmed cases in India as of this, wondering if somehow we are different. The global death count is doubling every day. 9 days stands at this. With confirmed cases, this. So as COVID-19 country, many in India are wondering if we are somehow different. The global death count 9 days is now doubling in 9 days, stands at this. Okay. Globally, it is likely to take. Okay. Death count is now doubling every 9 days. So AFP, could this really be the case that we have fared better than everyone else? So then I will start with D as failed pandemic country, wondering. Then I will say globally it took 45 days. The global death count is double 9 days. I don't think I will get any pattern here. I'm not getting any pattern. No link, nothing. But cases in India as of today This is less than this. Could this be far better than India? This is how pandemic works. But where to put F? I will just skip it. It was very, I mean, I don't know what to use. If 12 elements from the left end are given in the series are reversed, the following will be this kind of questions. How many numbers are going on, bro? How many numbers are there in the series which are immediately preceded by a symbol? So numbers preceded by a symbol followed by a consonant. Symbol, number, consonant. Symbol, number, no. Symbol, number, no. Symbol, number, consonant, no. Symbol, number, consonant, no. So none. What will be the sum of the second prime number of the series from the fourth end? Second prime number series from the left end. So prime, prime, and fourth number of the series, number in the series from the right end. Fourth number 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 is here. How many symbols are there on the left of the element which is from the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many symbols? So 1, 2, 3, 4, more than 3. Which of the following element is 6 to the left of the 6 to the left of the 8 from the right? So total 14 from the left. So 4, 4, 8, 4, 12, 2 star. All elephant, mammal, some mammal, herbivorous, some Dumbos, elephant. All Dumbos, mammal, some Dumbos, herbivorous. So neither. I'm not sure. I think I should do this first. If 12 elements of the left end are reversed, then which of the following will be 15th from the right end? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 4. So 15, right? So till here, everything will be fine. So 10, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4. Okay, only 12 are reversed, right? If only 12 are reversed, so 4, 4, 4. Only this will reverse. So till then, it's all right. 12. So 3, 1, 2, 3. So star. No reptile, insect, all spider, insect, some a, all a reptile, some a insect. So only 2. Some rose, red, all red, beautiful, only a few beautiful, good, some rose, beautiful, no good rose, only one, no bus, train, all train, vehicle, only few comets, vehicle, only few comets, vehicle. Some comets are not bus, not necessarily. Some trains can be comet, some trains can be comet surely. So only 2 follows. 5% different country, different city for holiday. Okay. So just write down the names and then check and cross. So do it later. Later. Blood relation later. 7% decreasing order from left to right. 1% pays more amount than C. So only 1%. Then C. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So only 1% pays more amount than C. 2% pays between C and U. D, neither pays highest or just lower. So D not here, pays just higher amount or just lower. So D, not both these places. As many percent pay more amount than U, as pay less than Z. So 2, 2. B pays more than I. So B does not pay highest. B pays more than I. B pays more than I. B also not here. D does not pay the second lowest. Yeah, second lowest person who pays second highest amount will pay 1,500. Second lowest. So B is not here. So BI, okay, many possibilities. More amount than C. Two-person pays between you. B either pays just higher amount. Okay, either pay. Oh, okay. B is not here. I and M here. If B pays 600 less than paid by C, then how much is paid by I less than 900? So either 8 or 50. How many person buys costlier than M? None. Who among the following person has as many person buy as before and after? So D. So I will do it later. 8% in a row facing towards north, north-southern border. A sits third to the right of L, 1, 2, A. Either A or L sits at the right, the corner of a L, 1, 2, 3. So 4 here done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. As many persons sit between H and A as between, so H and A as between F and J. Neither F nor J is adjacent of here. If J does not go with L, suppose I give one gap or no gap. Okay, let's see what the other. Neither F nor J sits at any. F sits to the left of H. F sits to the left of H. Okay, sits to the left of H. Does not sit at the end. F slash J not at end. More than one person sits to the left of J. More than one person sits to the left of J. If J is here, suppose I'm saying H is here, F is here, more than 2% sit between L and D. More than 2%, 1%, more than 2, not possible. 1, 2, 3, so at least 3%, so D can be here. Now they are saying that so F and J more than 1% sits to the left of J. Left of J, F, H, person sits to the left of J as to the right of E. I think it's matching, right? F and E. 3. I'll just check on once again. A sits third to the right of L, either A or sits at the end. One person sits between H and I. Where was this condition, bro? One person sits between H and I. So I'll skip it for now. 53, 57, 58. Okay. So preparation Preparation here, TP no, WA no, JU, and yeah, only JU is same. Speed here, XQ, boost accuracy. So boost here, here. So TP no, CA. So CA for sure. This no. Accuracy, right? So accuracy here, only here. Preparation is somewhere else, and is somewhere else. Speed is somewhere else. So MK no, IF yes. So CF IF 7%. Circular table, same order. Some of them facing inside, some facing outside. Not more than 2% resistant, face same direction. So 7%, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C is second to the left of G. C is second to the left of G. C. 1% sits between C and B. C and B. What's going on? C is second to the left. C sits second to the left of G. 1% sits between C and B. F sits third to the right of B. 1, 2. Cannot be inside, has to be outside. F sits third to the right of B. Has to be inside. F sits third to the right of B. 2% sit between F and A. A who is sitting opposite direction of G. Okay, 2% sit between F and A. 1, 2, not possible. 1, 2, A who is sitting opposite direction of G. 2% sit between F and A. 1, 2, not possible. 1, 2, A facing opposite of that person, G. D and A immediate right of each other. D and A immediate right of each other. Inside, outside, outside, inside. D is facing towards center of the table. Immediate neighbor of C face same direction but opposite to C. Immediate neighbors face same direction but opposite to that of C. So all direction I got. And another character is, I guess, E. So all done. From the following sits exactly between C and D. So E. The following two pairs person are facing towards the center. Towards center C, B, G, D. So BC towards center. This is fourth to the left of G. Fourth to the left. 1, 2, 3, B. How many persons sit between E and D? So when counted from right of E, so 2% only. 4 of the 5 are alike and same. Okay, so inside outside. So B, C, G, D. All them are B, C, G, D. So A only facing outside. Okay. Now the 5%. Ramesh, Rajesh, Ravi, Rakesh, and Raju. So leave and Holly. Okay, so Ramesh, USA. Does not visit Tokyo. Raju in California. Rakesh, not Russia. So Rakesh, not Russia. The person who Russia. So Russia, Tokyo. Or Russia, Tokyo, pair. The person who visit Delhi does not live India. So India, not Delhi. Rakesh visited on Rakesh visited on Moscow. Only these two remains. Okay, okay, now Ravi neither lives on Russia, so not Russia, not Delhi. He is also not from Russia. Neither visited Delhi. Right. So I have to give Russia, Tokyo to someone. So not Russia, not Russia. Has to be this, that Russia and Tokyo. Now the person from India is not Delhi. So India can be many. So Delhi is not here. So Delhi has to be here, and Austin goes here. Now Raju does not lives in India. Here is not India. Then what? Ramesh, USA, not in Tokyo, Delhi. Raju visit holiday California. Raju holiday California. Since Rakesh does not Rakesh not in Russia. The person who Russia visits Tokyo. Person who holiday in Delhi does not in India. Rakesh lives holiday in Moscow. Ravi neither lives in Russia. The person who lives in Japan neither visits California or Moscow. So Japan here, India here, and UK here. Then UK is Raju. So Rakesh is in India. One person visits holiday in Austin. Austin in Ravi is correct. Raju Moscow. No. Ramesh California. No. Japan Austin. Yes. Following person in India. So India is Rakesh. Okay. 8% face in a row, either A or L at the end. A sits third to the right of L. 1, 2, A, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or L 1, 2, A, and 1, 2, 3, 4. One person sits between H and L. Okay, H and L. Okay. Person sits between H and L. 4, 5, 6, H. As many person H and A between F and J. H and A between F and J, neither F nor adjacent to L. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if people here 1, 2, 3, not possible here, not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, okay, here and here possible. 1, 2. So here and here only possibility. So here, 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 three possibilities. Okay, as many person H and A, when F and J, neither F nor J is adjacent to L. F sits to the left of H. F sits to the left of H. So F and J, right? F sits to the left of H. Cancels out. Both options are live. So more than 2% are L and D. So 1, 2, 3 definitely. 1, 2 definitely D here. Neither F nor J at the end. More than one person sits to the left of J. More than one person. So J here, F here. Two are option. Okay. As many persons sits to the left of J as to the right of E. 2%. Not possible. And the other person is going to be there. F and E. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. You know, D with respect to K. So third to the left sits to the right of J. Third to the right, 1 to E. Is true. Delta. How many persons is to the left of H? left of h, so 2% remaining 6 more than 3. Statement is true. 4% sit between f and e, no. F sits third to the left of k, no. D sits at one of the ends, yes. K and L does not sit. The sits adjacent to each other, right? So I'm not going to complete this one. You have done 30, right? So yeah, one blood relation and 3 small questions. Let's do the quants. I thought the test was over. So 148, so 15.6 plus x is equal to 200% of 32, 64. So 16, 48, so 48 point something. X plus 45, so 46.8 is equal to 8% of this. 8 into 25 is 200 into 25 is 50. So it's close to 50. So 13 point, or rather 3.2. Adding these two, I'll get 5, 6, 6 and 420. So 146. So 3 and 5, total 8 minus, so 3 will remain plus something. So 3 and 3 by 14. Then 35% of it. Oh my goodness. 35% of x plus, so 45 into 36, right? This is going to be 50% of 360 is 180 minus 18 is equal to 302. So 162, 140. So 35% of what is 140? 400. 40% of this, so 4 times. Okay, so 58. So this is 210. Right. Yeah, 208 and 4 or 210 plus 60% of this. 6 into 105 is 630 plus 1 is x square. So 7, or rather 8, 4, 1. This is 29 square. Now x times 18 is equal to 135. So 3, 6, 3, 4, 5. Again 3. I think it was 9. 9, 2, 9, 15. So 7.5. 12x plus 120 plus 36 equals 252. 156. 252. So 4 less, 96. So 8 times 1152 by x equals 60% of 120 is 72 plus 25% of 480 is 120. It's 192. So it's 7 times almost, or like, yeah. I mean, if we go by unit digits, nothing will match. I've done some mistake. 72 for sure. 480, 25% is 120. So 192, 100%. So can only be 6, right? 8 no, 4 no, 2 no, 8 again no. So yeah, by the unit digit this only. So 27 minus 20, rather 9.6. So minus 10, 17.4. Okay, so 326 plus 144 plus 2.5x is equal to 520. So 1440134. So 50, 52, 20 approx. So it's going to be x into 15 times this. 15 times 20 is 180. And 12, 192 that's supposed to be. And 22 square is 484 minus 4, so 480. And this is 192 by 480. It's quite obnoxious, right? 2. Should I cut it by 12? I definitely should. But 12 will not cut it. So for 4, maybe 4, 120, 4, 4, 4, 4. This is going to be 4, 8, 48. Then 12. 12 will cut it. So 12, 4, 12, 10, 2, 5. So 2.5. So 1 and 5 is 6, 8. Definitely not more than 1. So 9 approx, something like that. So 5 by, this is going to be 5 by 14 plus half. Shit. No, this is 4, 7. 7 by 14. So half and half. So yeah, 1. So 3. 55% of 4. So it's 220 minus 36. So it's 190 minus 6. 512 minus 348. So 4, 4, 1, 5, 6, 1, 164. Okay, graph. Items, ratio of items C and E sold online to offline is this to this and this to this. Find the difference between the in online mode. In online mode, 3 by 5 into something and 5 by 8 into, for C it is 100, for E it is 80, so 50 and 20, 60, so difference is of 10. Ratio of the numbers items sold by A to the number of items sold by D. So 120, 160, 100, 180 and 80. A to that of D is 2 to 3. So 2 to 3. Then total number of item X sold by the shop is 50% more than B sold. 50% more than B. 50%, so 240. And sold by online is 60% of total items sold. So total item offline 40%. So 96. Total number of items A and E sold the shop, what percent more? What percent more? So 200 is what percent more than sold by B? So 40. So 1 by 4, 25%. Find the difference between total number of items sold by C and D. C and D it's 280. To B and E, C and D to B and E it's 240. So total 40 difference. A man invested rupees P at the rate of 10% compound interest 2 years, so 21%, and gets the interest of this. So it's just 21 times. So P is 2100, 21,000. So plus 1,000, so 22,000. Just a second. Yeah. So 22,000, simple interest 3 years. So just 10%, right? So what's asked? So the interest is only asked. So 3%, 30 years, so 90. So 9 into 22 is 198. So 198. The average of 30 students in a class is 15. 30 students is 15. The average of boys is 16 years. And the average of girls is 13 years. So 2, 1. So total 30. So 20 boys, 10 girls. Number of boys in the class is 20. The income of a person in 2019 was this and increased by 15 every year. Find the income in, so 2 years later. So 23 square, 23 into, okay, I will do the digit sum. So 12 into 115, right? 12 into 115 into 115, right? So it's 3, it's 8, it's 8. Rather, it's 7. It's 7. So 21 again 3, 21 again 3. So digit sum is 3. So 5, 5, 10, 3, 13, no. 6, 6, 18, 1, no. 6, 4, 10, 18, 1, no. 5, 5, 1, 11, 2, no. 5, 7, okay, 8, 1 got cut. So this is 12. 12 means 3. So this one. A shopkeeper marks up a price of an article 20% above the cross price. He allows one third discount, one third 40 rupees discount on the mark price and loses. So this 20 is 625. If he wants to earn a profit of 120%, find the selling price. So this is 7 times. This times 7. So it's 420. 4200 plus this is going to be 6. So 175. So 4375. The perimeter of a rectangle is, so L plus B is going to be 16 if the ratio of the breadth and the rectangle and the side of a square. Okay, length of the rectangle is 12, so breadth is 4, so the square is definitely 5. The area is definitely going to be a square, so it would mean 25 anyways. A and B can complete a piece of work in together in 20 days. B and C can do the same work in 10 days, whereas C and A can do the same work in 60 days. Lazy. So total efficiency, let's suppose 60. Okay, 60. Then this is 6. This is 3. That's crazy, right? All of them work together, find the time taken to complete the work. A does negative work. A does negative work. So I don't care. Like if I add all of them, it's 10. So 5. So 12. They will take total 12. The speed of a boat in upstream is 40% less than the speed of boat in downstream. So downstream and upstream. Upstream is 40% less. So suppose this is 4, this is 2 less, so 3. If the boat covers 50 kilometer 5 hours, so this is 10. So this is going to be 6. Find the speed of the boat and okay, side the stream and boat. So 8 and 2, stream and boat. Okay, so 2 and 8 respectively. A invested 5,000 in a business. 5K after X months. B joined the business with rupees 4,000 at the end of the. Okay, so A, B, investment is 5, investment is 4, time is after 1 year, right? So 12. Okay, time is I don't know. So profit is, it's okay. So 35 by 110, 5, 7, 5, 2, 2. So if B got 7, A got 15. So this is 15 by 5 and this is 7 by 4. This is 3. So 12 is to 7. So after 5 months he joined. The question is after X month, find X. So X is 5. I got 6 questions left. With 7 questions, 6 minutes, or rather 7 minutes. The average of 20 numbers is 150. 5 new numbers whose sum is 100 is added. The remaining number, the average of the 25 numbers. Sum is 100. Okay, so this is 3100 upon 225. So total it will be 1602 and 4, approx like that. Right. This is 4, 150. 1. No. Okay, I'll just go with it. The calculation was right. Okay. So 602, 104. Yeah. So it's all right. A train whose length is X meter is running at a speed of this is 5 by 18, 3. So 15 meter per second. The length of a platform is twice the length and crosses the platform in 45 seconds. So running at 12 meter per second for 45 seconds, it's 90. So 540. This is the value of 3. I have been asked. My platform is twice. So I've been asked for 1 only. So 180. which is not in the option. Okay, excellent. 18, 3. So 15, this is 15. So 15 times 45, it's, I don't know, but this is the value of 3. So for 1, I have to cut it by 5. So 2 to 5. Find the missing number. So this is gap of 5, gap of 7, gap of 9, gap of 11, gap of 13. So 6 to finish with. So this is 3. This is 3, 9, then 27, then I don't know what it is. It's like 81 into 3 is going to be 243. So ending with 8, this only. I don't know, but this is going to be 11. This is going to be into 2 minus something, into 2 minus 6, into 2 minus 5, into 2 minus 4. This is minus 6, right? This is something into 2 minus 7. So 12 into 2 minus 8. Yeah, 12 is satisfying the condition. Into 5 into 3, no. So then 8, 20, 38, 12, 18, then definitely 24. The gap should be big. So this is going to be 62. So 24, then should be 30 of 92. So 2, 2, 2. And the last question is going to be this one. That plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, plus 40, plus 50, 175. Okay. So all done. I will just submit it now. Okay. Even after the disaster in English, I mean, I did reasonably well. Got one incorrect in reasoning and everything got correct in quants. So I'll just check what went wrong in reasoning section. So what will be the second prime number in the series from the left end? The fourth number in the series from the right end. So is the fourth prime? No, not necessarily, right? The second prime, it's 7, and fourth number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. I think I missed these two together. Okay. Otherwise, I will just reattempt all of these questions. So third, fifth, sixth, and 7, 8, 9 M. PAMS, maps. I don't think any word can be formed. So X. Wow. Okay, this one is just time lost. 8 members, 3 generation. A is uncle of X. A is uncle of X. L has no sibling. L, no sibling. Y is grandchild of M. Y is grandchild of M. V is brother-in-law of X. Is brother-in-law. V is brother-in-law of X. X and V are of different gender. X has no what? X has no sibling. Z is cousin of X. There are only two female members. K is one of the members. Okay, I don't think I can solve it. Let's see. So A, Z, so A, M, X, K, V, Y, M here. L has no sibling. This was really complicated, so glad I skipped this one. But what's going wrong with English? And are the levels that high, or I'm just not making it? I mean, 71% have correctly said, so okay, budget carrier Indigo, which is one of the two listed airlines, along with no error. Okay. Okay. With more people testing corona positive on Wednesday, the tally in the state has raised has risen, right? As several vaccine efforts are progressing and varying. So if this is incorrect, then all are correct. Narrative, NARRA. Shit. Factory output continue to contract. What it mean? I don't know. Though marginally slower than in June, albeit, albeit, although, albeit, and this was something new. But let's do it once again. Globally, it took roughly cases likely to. This is how the pandemic works. The global death count is now double. Yes. Just go with it. Second statement B. Okay, so let's see what they're saying. And the given D is an independent statement, set the theme of the passage. Here A will be followed by D. So they are saying that DA as COVID-19 failed, okay, India wandering somewhat different. Then they're saying that globally it took roughly these cases, global death count, they're saying. Then they're saying that this is how pandemic works. Then, but confined cases in India totally less. This could, okay. I think the last one was pretty evident that C should have been the last one, but then again, it was a bit difficult one. So it is what it is. I'm still lagging a bit of time in reasoning section, even though the paper was really easy. So in quants, I'm quite satisfied with the speed because especially those are like speed math, but it took a bit of calculation. Otherwise, it would have been much easier. But if the level comes around this in quants, then it's all right. Even a bit higher is also acceptable. But for reasoning, I feel I need to do some work, and for English also, especially this PQRS section, because I'm absolutely having no idea. where to start from. So that's an issue. All right, I feel this is it for now. Thanks for joining. See you all in some other live stream.